Hey there Kit fans, it's Louise with you today and I'm sharing a new layout for the Kitaholic Kits April kit. Now if you're wondering what to do with the Nuvo crystal drops that came with the mixed media kit, I'm going to show you a really cool way to use them, which is one of my favorites. So I'm actually going to use a spatula and pop them through a stencil. Now they don't have a traditional feel like a paste, but you can still utilize them like a paste. And for me, when I'm using paste, I don't like it to be too structured. I like it to add that little bit of texture to the background. So it doesn't have to be completely perfect. Actually, in all honesty, I feel like it should be messier is better. That's just my personal feeling on how I like to do my mixed media backgrounds. So for this layout, I'm going to add that little bit of messy background with some mixed media using the Nuvo drops through a stencil. Now, the hardest part of this is actually choosing what stencil to use. I find that I like to have a bit of an idea of how my layout is progressing before I start working on that mixed media background. So you can see that my areas of interest, I've got those torn strips of paper, one bottom right, one top left, and then I've made my cluster as well, which I'm going to stick down the background, and then I'm going to add my mixed media over the top. So I end up choosing this stencil with words on it, and I want to focus on this word awesome down the bottom here. Now, because the Nuvo drops are sort of a thinner material than a traditional paste, you have to use quite a lot. It's almost like a slightly thicker acrylic paint. So I find acrylic paint is not easy to spread through a stencil. You more have to sponge it, but this spreads with a spatula quite well. And you can see that the finished product when that gold dries is really cool. And I've got the word awesome down the bottom, which is actually what I'm going to sort of make the main focal area of this particular layout. So in keeping things nice and simple, all I'm going to do is I've got my cluster, I've got my background, I just need to enhance a couple of little areas. So I'm going to stick some stars down, I'm going to use some words, and a little cluster in the bottom right will finish this layout off. So thank you for watching, I hope you're inspired, and if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that little subscribe button.